Hello, hello. Welcome in, welcome in. I just threw my flashlight on the ground by accident. Gotta grab that. Excuse me. Been rushing around here trying to get ready for the stream. I was out all day and just finally got back. Drove about 4 hours today. A little bit for business, a little bit for pleasure, a little bit of everything, you know? You know how it goes. You get it. Yeah. You're smart. Hope everyone's having a good weekend. Get this book out of the way here. Get it opened up to pennies, but in preparation, that's what we're doing today. Hope everyone's ready for a penny box. Pull it out here. This is the one we're doing. I have it marked. I know which bank it came from. This one does have inspection holes. Didn't see anything too crazy in it. We do have a Canadian in here though. So we know we have at least one foreign, that's good. And when we open up the box, we'll be able to see the other side. Excuse me. Let me just mute my notifications here. Fire off a quick text and we'll get going. How's everyone doing? Finally February. We cut it pretty close, but we did find silver in January. So we're off to a good start. Hopefully February is not that hard to find silver in the nickels. We're going to be breaking those out. The first box of February will be done tomorrow night. So if you were here for the silver finds last night and you want to hopefully catch more of those, it's from the same bank, a different location. I'm hoping there's silver yet to be found. Let me just fire off this text and we'll crack this box open and get going. 1 second. I can't think and text at the same time. It's one of my many weaknesses. I can't talk and text. That's what it is at the same time. One of my many weaknesses. I'm working on it. Trying my best. Same thing as talking with my hands, you know. Bad habit, working on it though. Perfect. Okay. All right. So here we are. I can get rid of this penny list. I don't need that. Pop this up here. Scoot it over a little bit. Just like that. There we go. All right. Let's get going. We got our penny box. Nothing left to do except to crack into it. Again, it definitely circulated. There's some good copper in here, and I do see a 1975 Canadian in there. Hopefully, we have more foreigns. Hopefully, we got some wheat cents. And let's see, what else are we really looking for? That's about it, besides the Indian head penny. I mean, that's wishful thinking, but man can dream, right? Alright, we have anything interesting here? On the other side, see some really shiny ones. A nice 1970 something blazer. 22 here. Nothing on the ends, but good copper. That's what it looks like. Let's roll up the sleeves. Let's get this pushed off to the side here. It's probably not going to stay down as usual. Did the wrong one. We'll go this way today. Put those right there off to the side. Maple, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Hey, I was just on the YouTube homepage. I saw a video you just made. Did you find that nickel? I haven't watched it yet. I just saw the thumbnail. Did you find that, or someone else find that? Very, very curious. I've been running around. I just got home, so I got home, set up the stream real quick, and here we are live. So I haven't had time to watch any videos today. Ooh, I see something that looks really old already. It's a good sign. Good sign. This box, though, is going to be in the way. Let's see if we can... Whoa, don't lose it. Hold on. See if we can back it out a bit. We'll go something like that. Move this box over. There we go. Now I got some room. Let's put this over. There, we'll do that. Excuse me. I can stay there. Throw coppers over here. And as usual, we'll be looking for some varieties. I'm not too interested in anything modern. It's a 1959 already. The first year memorial. I guess we'll put them here for now while I sort them out. I think it's first year memorial, right? 59? But yeah, just gonna flip through some pennies. We're gonna calm down after the silver high. Oh my gosh, I just saw the date on that. So first find, it showed a date immediately, and it is old. Look at that. 1912 Lincoln wheat penny in the very first roll. 113 years old. Wow, it is slick, but it is old. Did not have to wait long for that one at all. Look at that. Already? Was it a short I saw? I don't think so. One second. Let me look. Was it a short? Maybe it was. Let me see. No, it was a 10-minute video about the 45. Yeah, the 45 unit. Oh, you did find it. That's awesome. That's really cool. But yeah, wow. All right, already. How many was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. The 12th coin in. How ironic is that? 12th coin is a 1912. 113 years old. I think that's my new oldest wheat penny. We were 3 years away from an Indian head. Wow. That's incredible. What a good find already. We're not going to top that. Hopefully that means there's some good older stuff in here. That would be nice. 82s, or start our pile for those. That's a large date. So we're going to have to sort them at the end. We talked about it last night, for those of you unfamiliar. 1982s, for pennies, you have to weigh them to figure out if they're copper or if they're zinc, because the toning can be deceptive. It can be very deceptive. Yeah, I'm not really gonna look at anything with a shield on it. Just going to be looking at a couple varieties, potential varieties, and moving on. 71. Am I supposed to check those? No, I'm supposed to check 72s. 82 large. 81. 78. 79. 92. It's a Denver. It's not the right one. Yeah. There, 94, 87, 96, 93, 10, and 73. Cool. There we go. First roll down already, a 1912 wheat penny. I'm fairly certain that's the oldest one of my collection, even before I started doing this. I have the spreadsheet open here. Flip over the pennies. Yeah. Oldest wheat penny of our hunt by 13 years. We just skipped a bunch of them. Also, if anyone's, just so everyone knows, I did update the description of the stream, so now you have access to links for all the equipment that I'm using, all the books I recommend, and also there's a link there for the spreadsheet of the official 2025 hunt. So if you want to take a look at where we're at, I'm still working on the penny one to make it add up totals and stuff like that. See something interesting there, but yeah, I'm still refining the penny one to make it add up totals and stuff like that. But for now, it at least shows you everything we found. It is up to date as of this box. The nickel one is not 100% up to date yet. It's missing the last box of January, but I will get around to that probably later tonight when we're done with the stream. I'll go through and just get it figured out real quick. Steven, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. You missed it, Steven. Very first roll. Check that out. 113 years. We missed the oldest. We missed the Liberty head. We missed the Indian heads by 3 years, right there. It's slick, but the date is very legible, very, very legible. So there you go. I didn't think we'd find something in the very first roll like that. So, but hey, 70. That's a 2000. Hopefully that's a sign of things to come for today. There's an 82 small date. But if I can get, let's see, I got 59, first year memorial, 82 small dates. Yeah, I don't know what I was about to say, so 84. 84 is the ear one. 78, 14, 12, 72. 72, we do check for right here. 72. Nothing there. I'm not sure I have that year. Congrats. Yeah, I didn't have one either. Honestly, that was older than my collection before I started doing this stuff. Your microscope is $33? Yep, only the cheapest. That's what I do here. Let me just double check that link to make sure it's showing the right one. But yep, that's the right one. Actually, I think there's a new model as well that's better. Even they came out with a new one right after I bought this one. But yeah, I have the one with the white stand. That's on sale. Actually, the jewelry scale too is like $4 right now, or $8, $6, something like that. It's like 40% off. So really cheap stuff, works really well. What can I say? Can't argue with it, right? 80s don't. I don't care about those. Yeah. Do you have any steel in the collection? No, unfortunately I don't. I do want one. I really do. But I would love to find one instead of buy it. So here's hoping. Here is hoping. 75. Look at that. Look at that 2024. It's a blazing color, huh? It's got some corrosion on the back, but that's pretty nice. I'm going to keep that one. Set it aside. Put it up there. 78, 99, 85, and 2024. I might have to get that. Yeah, it is very cheap. It's pretty good quality, and if you don't want to hook it up to your computer, I do have it hooked up now. Let me see if I can show it. There is a screen on it, so if I do, actually if I unplug it from my computer, it's the exact same quality, just on the little stand, so you don't have to hook it up to your computer if you don't want to, but it does come with the cable so that you can. So if I just plug it back in, I can go to PC camera, and just like that, goes on my stream. So it just opens in your camera app on Windows, if you have Windows. I don't know where it opens for other things, but that's what it does for me. So I like it. It was the first one I bought, and it turned out pretty good, so no need to return it or anything like that. It works just fine. Keep that flipped over like that. All right, only 2 rolls in. We got a box to search, that's for sure. I like the screen. Yeah, it's pretty good quality. It's HD too. It's really nice. I was very impressed with it. I mean, when I bought it, I'm like, I know this is cheap. I'm probably going to have to return it, but honestly, it impressed me. I'm sure there's better ones out there, but this works great for what I do. I bought it originally just for tabletop, you know, because I wasn't streaming or recording any of this. I bought it just to have on my tabletop, and I love it. It's great. And now that I hook it up to my PC every time, there's probably better options for ones that are just hooked up to the PC. Got a 1960. That small date or large date? I don't remember which way it's supposed to go. I think the 9 is supposed to be smaller than it, and also there's something here. Let me check the 60. 1960 Denver. Oh, Denver doesn't matter. Oh yeah, small date is the 9 is smaller than the 1. Okay, so this is the large date. 60 Denver over Denver, small date over large date. You don't have that variety, so don't have to worry about that one. I will set the 60s aside for now. Large date, small date, I'll keep them off to the side. But here is, I saw this date. It's in nice shape too. Look how strong that strike is on that. 1947 Denver. We know that's a wheat penny. Oh yeah, it's beautiful too. Look at that. Look at the detail on those. That is definitely the nicest 1940s one I have. Look at that. That's a nice coin. Great, great find. I sent you a pic of my silver 1956 Denver. It's kind of hard to see. It has a 1852 and 1855 large cent in the pic as well as a dime to reference color. It's the same color as the dime. Okay, yeah, I'll take a peek at it in a couple of minutes. When we'll take a break at some point in the middle of this, and I'll check the email and see what it's. I'll take a look at it. 1851 large cent. Yeah, I have a digital microscope, but no screen. Yeah, it's most people just have the USB ones that hook right up to the computer, which work fine if you hunt at your desk, which I do now, but when I didn't do this for YouTube or anything like that, I just hunted at my kitchen table, and I could spread out, you know, have plenty of room, and I didn't have to have wires going all over the place, because the battery on this thing actually lasts a very long time as well, so it's impressed me. It's done well. It does its job for how cheap it is. It works great. That's an 80. I wish I had large cents. I think they're so cool, but I can't hunt for them, which means I have to buy them. It's an 89, I think. Yep. 74. 82. It's a small date right there, 82 Denver. Denver, there we go. And 79. Pretty good start to the box here, not gonna lie. Very nice. I just put the microscope and scale on my cart. Yeah, the scale is wicked cheap. I updated the link to the listing today just to make sure I had the right one, and I saw that it was like, what is it, like 60% off or 40% off, something like that. It's like $6 for that. The scale is amazing. Like, it works perfectly. I can't attest to longevity or anything like that, but it works great. By the way, not associated at all with those companies. I only endorse their product because I use it and I think it works fine. I don't get paid or anything to put those links in there, just a heads up. So, oh, almost tossed that one aside. First 2009, right there. See what design we got. First one in the series, 2009 Philadelphia, birth and early childhood. First one of those. Yeah, we can put it up there. No, I can put him down here too. It'll be fine. When we find a ton of wheat cents, I'll move them around. 86. Three. $78. Dad left the large cents. Ah, I see. Yeah, I think they're really cool, but the only way I have to get my hands on them is to buy them, so I don't know if I will. At least not right now. Three. That was all messed up. 61. Kind of messed up the end here. 80, 78, 85. That is why you can't go off a color, because that looks incredibly copper and it is zinc. That is why you need that little jewelry scale for the 82s. Alright, here we are, roll 5. We got the blazing 74 on it. Good copper already. Oh, that's a good copper. It's a nice 74, but I think I have a bunch of these. It is all, actually it is pretty dinged up, so. Nice coin, but we have nicer ones. Those 74s always seem to hold up pretty good. I don't know what they did that year, but I see a lot of those. 72s, check those. Don't see any doubling there. 95. 84. 63, 04. Another 84. Don't think I'm going to be able to see anything good there. 85. See something old here. Something really old there. Actually, you can even see it on the camera how worn this third one down is. See what it is. Another date showing. Oh, it looks old too. Let's flip the other side. I didn't really see the date, but it's another super slick coin. All right, place your guesses. Well, we'll guess this one. It is very slick. There you go. Look at those stalks there. Yeah, around $20 I think for a large. Yeah, so it's not too bad, but if I find a nice one that I like at my coin dealer, I'll pick one up. I will. You're asking why do I keep red cents, or do I keep red cents? Maybe that's do you keep red cents? If they're really nice, no matter what it is, I'll pick it out. But these ones on the side are just copper. I don't care what they look like as long as they meet the date. I'll set them aside. If I find really nice red tone one, then sure, yeah, I'll pick it out. I absolutely will. Have a drink of water here. Got nothing like a fresh bottle. All right, here we are. Come on, camera. It's old. Let's see if we can read a date. I kind of saw one number on it, but I didn't look at the whole thing. What does that say? It's a teen for sure. Is that an 18? Come on, camera. Figure it out. Hello? Camera can't figure it out. Let's put it under here. Is that an 18? What do we think? I think that looks like a 1918. That's what it feels like. Which I'm also very happy with. Another one that's older than the entire collection so far. I'm going to go ahead and say that's a 1918 Philadelphia. It's not pretty, but we can read a date on it, so that's good. Two way super oldies there. Two that are over 100 years old. That's not bad at all. Not bad at all. Six, 4, and 85. Each copper is worth 3 cents melt. Yep, 3 times face value. So it's worth picking out if you do them in this volume. You know, if you search the amount of pennies I do, it's definitely worth doing. This is the Canadian Ender, so we know we have a foreign in this one. It's just a 1975. If Maple's still sticking around, maybe he can tell us if there's anything to look for on the pennies for 1975, but I don't think so. I think it's a pretty typical one. Lots of good, you know, bright green copper colors in here, which is nice because it usually indicates older copper, at least in my experience. Like all the really old ones, they're nice and light. That's what we like to see. 73, 78, that's an 83. 88. Check 95 for double dies. It's a nice 80. I don't know what that says. 2007. There's a 92. Are we rich? We're not rich, guys. We're still the same. Got a little bit of dye wear going on, but not rich. Another 84. Oh, it's a 90, okay. Another 84. Another 84. Coming out of the woodwork. Another 84. I don't mind checking them, but geez, guys, a little too many. Not sure. I'll use the internet to help me. Nothing special. 98% copper. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. But there she is, Queen Lizzie. 1975. Doesn't look too bad. First foreign. Right there. Keep an eye out for 1967 Canadians. Will do. Absolutely. Also 1920 and 1936. If it's a 1920 or 36, I'm pulling it out anyway because it's a King George. I haven't gotten that far back in Canadians yet, so I wouldn't worry too much about those. I'm definitely not gonna accidentally throw those away. If it's Canadian, I keep it, even if it was made last year. You know, well, it can't be because it's a penny, but you know what I mean. really worn 80. Thought it was older. 99. We got our second 2009 already. 2009. Which design? Second one in the series. Formative years. 2 in a row. We got 2 left. Let's see if we get them all first try. Excuse me. Oh, look, another one. Alright, well, it's not in a row, because it's flipped the right way. Another birth and early childhood. It's a 2009 Philly again. It's the second one. I'll take the 2009s. 81. To 75. Let's just fly through this row real quick. Look at that, 73. It's not too bad, huh? It's got corrosion on it, though. I'm not going to keep it. 62, Denver. Just copper. 99. 88. It's a nice 79. Alright, there we go. Anything 1920 is awesome. That is true. Literally anything that old is great. Rob, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. We are, quick recap for those of you just stopping in now. We're 7 rolls into this box only. Very first roll, we picked out the oldest one of the collection so far. Very, very first roll, 1912 wheat penny. Very slick, but hey, it's old, and we can read the date. The next old one, we pulled out a 1918. We're pretty sure the last one's an 8. Put it under the microscope here. You can kind of see. Looks like the general shape of an 8. So that was number 2. And we pulled out this very nice 1947. Good strong strike on it. Great detail on the wheat in the back. Look at that. Nice strong lines on that. So good find so far. 3 2009s, 2 birth and early childhood, 1 formative years, and this 1975 Canadian Queen Lizzie II. We keep foreigns, no matter if they're special or not. We don't care. So good find so far already. That 1912 in the, or 13, whatever that was. 1912 in the very first roll. That's 113 years old. That's been in there. Can't argue with that. That makes the whole box. We could stop now, but but we're not, because that being a 1912 means we're only 3 years off of the Indian head cents in this box. So fingers crossed, man. Man can dream, can't he? Got a 1956 right here. Very nice. It's gonna be a wheat cent. Look at that. Another beauty. A little bit older, or a little bit newer, but any wheat cent that's in beautiful shape like that, I'll take it. First 50s one, too. Not a bad find at all. This penny has been around longer than any will make it, yeah. That penny's seen some stuff, that's for sure. But yeah, other than those finds, we're just going through, hanging out, picking out some copper, looking for varieties, looking for low mintage, checking the popular, varieties. Can't check everything, otherwise we'd be here all night and not get anywhere. So, just checking the big ones. 85. There's an 84. Check the year. Another 56. All right. Number 2 for the roll. This one does not have the luster. This is what they usually look like. A little bit more worn, but that's what I would expect it to look like. So you compare that to our other 56. Look at the difference there. I'll take another one though. Keep them coming, box. Keep them coming. I will take it. So there we go. 2 56s in one roll. So I'm not really sorting them. I'm just kind of laying them out here. Here's an 82. Looks like a small date. It is. Check the small date. It's Philadelphia. 80. I see another 82 in there. 79. 75. Yep. That one's a large. Have to weigh that. Looks like zinc, but we've been tricked before. So we'll weigh them just to be safe. 02 and 83. Not exactly a good one to check for variety on, but weighing your 1983s. Not the 83s, just the 82s. As far as I know, unless I'm wrong, correct me if I am, 83s are all zinc, right? So I don't have to weigh them. Unless they accidentally made a couple. I think they're supposed to be zinc. Or did they make some by accident? Let me know. Because if I should be, then I will be. I got my scale out here. So I just usually check them at the end. I don't bother with the 82 small dates. I set the 82 small dates aside, whether they're zinc or copper. Keep them anyway. Yeah, but the 82 large dates I do weigh, pick out the copper, throw the zinc back. But nice 1980. If you stopped in last night, we finally found some silver this year. We were in a bit of a drought for our nickels, really lacking on the silver. But very last night, very last box of January, we were able to find some. So the scoreboard now will show some silver. It actually doesn't right now. I didn't update it yet, so but we do have silver this year. So we're taking a little break from the nickels, doing some pennies. We'll be back on nickels tomorrow night, hopefully continuing the silver streak, because we found 2 in that box. Hopefully that means we're getting into a trend. This second box is from the same bank, just different location. Same bank, same week. Most likely the same shipment from the trucks, so that's what I'm hoping for. 73, 75, 83, 91, 2001. There we go. Ooh, there we go. Not too many 1983 coppers have been found. It was a transition year. There are a few floating. Oh, okay. I thought they had them all switched over by the middle of 82. So I didn't know it got that late into the year where some 83s were accidentally made. It says there's one 1983 that fetched 30K. That's not bad at all. Could fill those 80s in the book tonight. Yeah, I probably could. I got a lot of stuff that needs to go in the books. Trust me, I got a lot. But the 83s I've been checking for a double die, a DDR, but I can always set them aside and just weigh them at the end too, just in case. I'm not going to go through and pick out the ones I already threw away, but I'll check them from now on. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. I do not know everything. I am very new to this, so I appreciate that information. I will definitely start checking them. If it's a quick 30K, then why not, you know? The odds of finding it are slim to none, but you'll never find it if you don't look for it, so we look. Speaking of 83s, there we go. Checking this side, and then I'll make a pile of them. check them at the end. That might be a good collection one. Might be a book upgrade, we'll see. But yeah, there's millions of, or thousands of different varieties I could look for, but if I checked for all of them, again, this would take forever to go through one box, and I don't want to get burned out from pennies, because I do like looking through them. So nickels, I don't think I'll ever get burned out doing. There's so much cool stuff to find, but check our 72s for DDOs as well. 72s always have this weird rim spacing. They seem to have punched a lot of these off center, if not majority of them have been punched off center. Someone who knows more than I do can probably tell me why, but I can't. I don't know why. Because it's not like one or two of them that I've ever picked out have looked like that. It's all of them. They all look like that. Here's a 60. Check that one. It's a large date, but set it aside for now. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna hold on to 60s or toss them back. I think I just like looking at them. Probably toss them back, Yeah, some copper planchets made their way into the 1983 batch by mistake. Oh, interesting. Okay. Because I know the discrepancies for, they accidentally made like 3 or 4 steel 1944s, and accidentally made a couple copper 1943s. Those are the big obvious ones. But I don't know about some of this other stuff I don't know that much about, so I appreciate that. I have a silver 1957 Denver penny. I think someone's ink plated it, or a dime got stamped into a penny. Depends what size it is, if the stamp is wrong. If it's a stamp, so. Rob probably knows better than I do, though. I just found a 1967 40% silver $50 from the bank while picking up my nickel box this morning. Nice, nice. Excited for that unexpected find while asking the teller. So what do you do for that? Do you just ask the tellers, hey, you got some $50 there? Can I look at them real quick? Is that what you do? I found, I actually got lucky when I was, bringing some of my change back from the bank from last weekend's hunts. I was bringing a bunch of nickels back to the bank. I stop in a couple times a week just to bring it in batches. Oh, whoops. I just threw those the wrong way. Not copper. I bring them in batches, and when I stopped in there, this is the smaller bank that I go to, their coin machine does not accept $50 or dollar coins. It just goes up to quarters. So when I started dumping my nickels in there, all of a sudden I kept hearing the clinking of the coin return, like, how they spit the coins out and say, hey, we don't like that. I slipped my hand down there and I pulled out a $50. I'm like, well, that's weird. There's no $50 in my bag that I'm returning. It just plopped one out. A couple seconds later, another one. Tink, plopped right out. 4 of them ended up falling out. No silver or anything, no 40%, nothing like that. But hey, I'm not gonna complain. It gave me $2 for free, I thought that was pretty neat. I told the tellers after, they're like, yeah, some kids probably came and tried to shove them in there or something. Because they were in the hopper of the machine, but the machine refused to accept it, but it also didn't spit it out for them. I started dumping coins in, and it started spitting it out for me, though. So, speaking of $50, for those of you who weren't here last night, I do have a $50 box coming. The bank ordered it for me. I asked for it too late this last week, so I couldn't get it for this weekend. But it is coming in the truck shipment for this next weekend. So we will have a whole box of $50 to search through next weekend. So hopefully we'll find some silver. That's the plan. not going to complain about it. So if that's your thing, odds are we won't find anything, but hey, if you want to come by and hang out, stop in. We got our next Canadian here. It is a 1985. I like the 12-sided. Lizzie the Second. So you Canadian coin professionals, residents, and enthusiasts, tell me, is there a rhyme or reason for what they decide to, which ones they decide to do 12-point and which ones they decide to do smooth? Because it feels random to me, as someone who doesn't really know. Was there certain years in a row that they did all 12-sided, or they pick years at random? I don't really know. So educate me. It's a perfect penny, so I'm starting to think zinc plated. Yeah. Yeah, pretty much. You never know if you don't ask. Okay, yeah, I gotta ask my tellers more. The teller did the other week. I got a bunch of dollar coins. I got a collection dump because I asked for $50, and the teller was nice enough to say, "Hey, these old folks came in and paid with a bunch of dollar coins. You interested in those? They seem a little older." I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Pulled a couple NIFCs out of there, and I think that was about it, actually, just some NIFCs. I have them over here still. Had one of the 2023 Mariah Tall Chief ones. Dollar coin, there you go, 23 Denver. And a couple presidents. Looks like they were some of them were in a fire, but these are all not intended for circulation dollar coins. So it pays to be, on good terms with your tellers. They can give you some inside tips. That's absolutely for sure. I bought all my silver. Steven, you gotta look for it. No. Hey, whatever motivates you to stack silver, you do it how you want to do it. I'm just too cheap to buy it, so I look for it. I like to go for the free stuff. I think someone is messing with that 57 penny Steve. I do independent research, yep. I like free. We all like free. Are you going to weigh before opening the halves? I do plan to do that. Someone has to remind me, though, what the dates are supposed to, or what the numbers are supposed to look like. Is silver supposed to be heavier? And what is the average of the roll if it doesn't have silver in it? That stuff I don't really know. I've seen people do it. I just don't know what the numbers are. But yes, I do plan on doing that. I've been stuck on nickels for a while. If I had a spare 500 to spare, I would. Kids suck up my money. Yeah. I grab at least 2 nickel boxes a week. I love doing them. They're absolutely my favorite coins to go through. There's just so much to find. And we found some amazing foreigns, like our pile here. Love the foreign pile. We found, I know some people don't like finding foreigns, but I do. We found our first Norwegian coin of the year last night. And this '08 20 pence, which I thought was an error because it's stamped so weird, but nope, that's the design. It's supposed to look like that. We got a Singapore coin. This is a Panamanian one. Don't get rid of that. A Swiss Helvetica. A Thai coin. This is a 2-baht. This one was fun to decipher. Mexican peso. Japanese 50 yen. This is an old one, actually. It's from the 60s. Another 20 pence. This is the first year design for that one. And this is an aluminum East Caribbean States coin. It is wicked light. 2 cents. Queen Lizzie II on there. So, I love finding foreigns. I'm going to keep bringing them up, but I like that the nickels are the same size as these cool ones, so I won't complain about picking those out. Also, we did do a quarter box. It wasn't too eventful. We found a San Francisco mint mark. This one's not a proof. It's a 2017 George Rogers Clark. This is one of those sub 1 million minted satin finishes for collectors, so it's got like an 800,000 mintage mark, so that was good to find that. Found another British coin here, 10 pence. And this one's pretty cool. I like the design on this one. British Caribbean Territories, 25. Queen Lizzie on it. So, funnily enough, the only good find in the American quarter box was 1 American and 2 foreigns. Found a couple nice ones that I picked out, but yeah, we're having a good time with coins this year so far, and we're documenting it very well. So if you're curious, check the description of the stream. There's a link there to a Google spreadsheet of everything we have found this year, at least for nickels and pennies. The pennies one is not done yet. The numbers are in there, but it's not all organized quite yet. See an '09 Denver here. It's really corroded, but that is the third in the series. Professional Life. Take that. It's a little bit corroded and dirty, but hey, you can't have everything, can you? So, nickels really fought us, but we finally found silver. We did find a V-nickel, funnily enough, before any silver, and a bunch of buffaloes, 2 1950 Denvers. Great nickel hunt so far this year. I'm over the moon with it. Very happy with how it turned out. If you want to see any of that stuff, let me know. I'll pull it out. I have most of it on my desk here. So 92. I have. We pulled. It's nice that we pulled 250 Denvers, so one can go in my book, and the very nice one I pulled out can stay in the plastic. I don't have to. I don't have to get it scratched or anything. So dollar coins are fun. I grabbed some of those as well. Yeah, they're nice to look through. I'm still learning. They're not my wicked favorite yet, but it was fun looking through it. Looking at the edge lettering hurts my eyes. Like, I already have glasses. I already suck at seeing enough, you know. So that was a little painful, but that's why I had my book open. I had my red book here. Link is also in the description of the stream if anyone's interested in getting a red book. Highly recommend it. It has everything. I had my red book open with all the dollar coin designs so I could just look at what the year was based on which president was on it. Look at that. Got another wheat cent. 56 again. A little ugly, but it's a wheat cent. Decent design. Haven't been to the bank in years. I need to go again. There's good stuff in the bank, Steven. There's money there. You should go. That's a nice find. Every box of nickels I get at least one silver nickel and or buffalo. I wish I had your luck. We've been doing pretty good on buffaloes. Not bad at all. Oh, my nickel date came in today. So tomorrow, when we do the next nickel box, we'll set time aside at the end to date our no dates. See what we have. I haven't found a V-nickel yet. I did not think I would find one. I really didn't, but we found it before finding silver this year. 18,000 nickels it took for us to find silver. But V-nickel, it's a 1903. Not an 1800s one, but hey, we'll take any V-nickel, right? Found in circulation. Not a lot of detail. It's very worn. But it's the first one I've ever found, so we keep it in the plastic. I like to do dimes for 64 and earlier, but my old eyes don't like the small year stamp. Yeah, I got a major headache doing a box on stream, and it was very boring. I didn't find any silver. I might do more in the future, but it was pretty boring. 64. Also, the next week, when I get my Ultra Break Pack, I'll be doing a live stream opening. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, let us know. Wait, what's in an Ultra Break Pack? My brain jumped way faster than my mouth talked a lot faster than my brain could think. Enlighten me. Another Canadian here, another 12-sided. It is a 1996. Add another one to our stack here. Alright, we're chatting a lot. I gotta go through pennies. That's what everyone's here to see, right? Oh, take this one out. Forgot. 92. It's a nice 92. Big money? No big money. I do like money. So do I. There's a lot of money in the bank. That's why I like being at the bank. Pretty big fan of being at the bank. And once the tellers like you, you can ask for anything, you know. And they'll order it for you, or if they have the coins in the vault that you want, they'll get them out for you. So I like to show my face a lot so they get used to me, so when I can ask for whatever I need and they don't bat an eye. They're like, yep, now I've gotten to the point where as soon as I show up, someone heads to the vault and grabs my nickel box, so they just know I'm going to ask for it. So that's nice of them. And not to mention, I use their coin machines like 4 times a week, so they're going to know me whether they like it or not, I guess, at that point. 95. Another 92. There's an 82. It's a large date. No, that's my 83s. Forgot I'm setting those aside. I'll get the hang of it. It takes me a minute to remember what I'm supposed to keep, what I'm supposed to check, what I'm supposed to weigh. I got 84s and stuff down, but 83, I have to remember after I check it not to throw it away. I remember to look at it. There's an 83, speaking of, so check the DDR and set it aside so we can weigh them, see if we get some quick paycheck, you know. Another 83. Bunch of modern stuff in this one. So yeah, Steven, I hope that scale works out great for you. It's amazing. I love it. I like it. I think it works great for what it is. It's dirt cheap. So far it's been accurate. It's nice and small and lightweight, so you can leave it in your pocket and bring it around with you. Like if you go to coin shows or whatever, and if that's something you have to do is weigh a coin or two, then you can do it. Oh my gosh, I did it again. Throwing stuff the wrong way. There we go. Keep it out of the copper pile. It's not really going to hurt anything. It just means with extra impurities when it gets melted. And another 82. PCGS backed Ultra Breaks are a 1-coin mystery pack. They're going to have coins valued from $100 to $3,000. Mostly silver 2024 and 2025 1-ounce eagles. 12 of them have 1-ounce gold eagles. That's pretty interesting. Basically, you pay $150 to gamble for a chance to get very expensive coins. Okay. So, worst case scenario, you get $100 of that. You only spend $50 on a $100 coin, right? That's a pretty cool idea. What are the odds of that? 1-ounce gold eagles? Is it just however many they sell, and at least 12 are gold, or do they only sell a certain amount? Like, do they have a cap for 1,000 of them or something? Oh, I forgot. I gotta get these out of the way. I seen a guy open a $300 pack and it was a $40 silver eagles. Whoa, that sucks. You at least get a coin valued at about $100 or more. Okay. So worst case scenario, you lose $50, right? That's pretty neat. So you ordered one of them? 83. Denver. 80, 74. 62. I don't think I'm not checking anything in the 60s. Just for small date, large date on the 60 itself. It's pretty beat up, 95. Sorry, I'm quiet. I'm just kind of flipping through this real quick. Finish the roll out. 89. 67, 77, 88. Here's a 60. It's a large date. 60 Denver. And 96. Okay. 12 out of 4,012 or 4,013. I'm not sure. 4,000. Can't type. I think you meant so. There's 4,000 normal ones and 12 with the gold in it, right? That's cool. I like gambling, so. Well, yeah, they wouldn't sell it if they don't make any money off of it, Steven. Well, also, you got to subtract whatever profit they made, you got to subtract the gold from it, the value of the gold. And in truth, that's really what they made once you subtract the gold price. Look, we see another 1956. Seems to be the date today. We'll take it. Regardless, it's a wheat penny. 95. They made 4,012 packs exactly. Yeah. So 12 of them are the good ones. Yep. Or the gold ones. Yeah, but you gotta figure out what's 12 ounces of gold. What is that? What's an ounce of gold at right now? Oh, I can't. I'm drawing a blank on it. Now that I think of it, I haven't checked price of gold in forever because I've just been focusing on silver. I mean, I have gold, but I just kind of let it appreciate. I'm not buying and selling it every day. It's sitting in my safe making me money. So. I know it's been going up. I just haven't checked. It's 83. 2,800 an ounce. 3K, somewhere around there. So yeah, you multiply that by 12, right? If you assume it's 3K for easy math, you got $36,000. Oh, 2,800. Okay, hit 2,800 as a high for the first time today. So $36,000 minus 200 per times 12 minus 6,000. What did I say? Is that what $30,000? $30,000 in gold. You got to subtract that from the returns, I guess. And that's really what they made. I think I did that math right. I probably didn't. I did pretty... I'm kind of tired. Probably didn't do it right, but oh well. Hey, we got another 09. Other formative years. Philadelphia. 80 in this one. Yeah, silver is $1 a gram now. That's pretty nice. It's been really climbing. So that means that our nickels, they're worth about $1.75 a piece. Silver nickels. So that's a couple times over face value. See a small date in there. Ooh, is that a proof? No, it's just shiny, isn't it? Yeah, just shiny. The way my lights are angled made that look frosted. $84. No idea what this is. 1983 maybe. Yeah, it's not worth checking really. It's pretty messed up. The only thing I could tell was it was definitely a memorial cent. It wasn't a shield. 82 small date. 95. Denver. Wait, that's not. No. Okay. Sanity check. Real check. Real quick. Ooh, I see a wheat cent. Look at that. I didn't even notice that. Check this 95 first. 50 times $4,000 equals. Yeah, okay. Technically. Well, no. Yeah. So that's like the minimum they make off of doing that. Minimum. Minus the cost of silver and gold. Yep. Get ready to retire early. Yeah. I guess PCGS is the place to work, man. Oh, they got money. They charge you out the wazoo to get your coins graded, so. Come on, camera. Here's our Wheatie. See what we got for a date. Looks nice. Oh, I forget. It's not Canadian. It's correct. 1957. A little corroded, but it's sharp. Good detail. We'll take it. Here's an 83. Take another sip here. I learned from my mistakes the other weekend when I lost my voice after doing this 3 days in a row for a couple hours a night. Gonna drink water along the way. I just realized my light isn't actually pointing at anything. Ooh, it's struggling. I'll put it up here maybe. Sorry, don't mind the bumping. There we go. A little bit better. At least now it's not shining in my eyes for no reason. 55 is my most common wheat. Yeah, any 50s. There's a lot of them. Rob, thanks for stopping in. It was fun chatting with you. Thanks for teaching me a thing or two. I really appreciate it. So come back tomorrow night if you want to see, hopefully, some more silver. That's the plan. Maybe open one of your boxes alongside us. Unless you record it, then do your thing, you know. But we'll be here tomorrow night. Every weekend. Coin hunt doesn't stop. Someone's got to do it. God, that's like some kind of metal melted onto it. Put that the other way. There we go. It's 92. No close AM though. $74. 20. 79. 21. Whoa, where are you going? 72. Anything good back there? Don't see anything. Problem is, ever since we found silver last night, I've just been itching to crack that other box open. Like, no, be patient. You can wait. One more night. You can wait. I'm very curious to see what kind of dates we have on those no-date buffaloes. really curious because there's no min marks on them, so I don't feel bad about nickodating them. So really, it can only increase the value if we do have a key date, so I don't feel bad about doing it. But it did come in, so I'm just gonna do a quick little bit more research before tomorrow night, make sure I know how to use them without damaging the coins too bad, and then we'll see what kind of dates we have on our buffaloes. Gotta remember, put it over there. Don't throw those 83s away. Bunch of new ones in here. There we go. That's most definitely zinc. $95. Oh, there's 72. Whoops. Over there. 62. Denver. Probably check that one. Yeah, 89. And finally, 95. All right. Hope everyone had a good Saturday. I did a lot of driving today. I probably spent like 4 hours in the car. A little bit for business, a little bit for pleasure, but a lot of driving regardless. It's not my favorite thing to do, but I'm getting the hang of driving for longer periods of time, so it's not too bad, but it always feels weird doing it on the weekend. I'm like, this should be me time. Spending it just driving. But I had a good time today, so hope everyone else is having a at least relaxing weekend, nothing too stressful. 82. Wait, that one. Large date. Another one. But thankfully tomorrow I don't have to drive around at all. I do have to work a little bit, but not enough to where it will interrupt our nickel hunts tomorrow. Not gonna let that happen. Can't hold me back from the nickels at this point. If you give me a taste for the silver, I'm gonna keep going after it. Look at that 82. That's pretty nice. Honestly, Steven, if you need the whole set of 82s, zinc, coppers, and stuff, I can set nice ones aside for you if you really want. I don't mind. 59, first year memorial. You got a pile for those. And another one right behind it. Alright. '80s. This is roll number 20, by the way. 40% of the way through the box after this roll is done. Copper coloring is getting a bit darker than it was at the beginning. I'm not a huge fan of that. I like the really light green. But, oh well. Beggars can't be choosers. It's an 84. 82. 66, nice and dirty. 84, not a lot of detail. Another 83. Two. There's a 60. Come on, show us a small date. Nope, still large. That's okay. And 20. Another 83. Man, Rob really stopped in and gave me a bunch more weighing work to do at the end. 80. There we go. Too kind, can't ask that of you. All right, you know what? If it's a nice 82, I'll set it aside. Right? That doesn't take any effort. So, and if I end up finding all the ones you need, I'll send them with your sticker. How about that? I'll send you what I got, because I pick out a lot of 82s. So odds are there's going to be a nice one. There's a nice couple in there for your collection. Gotta get your book finished, man. Gotta complete the book. Speaking of stickers, the design is done. I have it, paid for it. I have the file. I have contacted the sticker people. They're gonna do their best to, I've already given them the design. They're gonna do their best to get them done, shipped to me and delivered by next weekend, which means that I will be able to show you what they look like next weekend. And I could not be happier with how they came out. Well, maybe I could, but just the fact that it's something that I only imagined in my head, and then right when they sent me the first proof, I'm like, yep, that's it. You nailed it right on the head. So so it looks really good. I'm getting a couple varieties done real quick, different colors, stuff like that. We're just talking about that, but got a nice blue one here. Camera doesn't like showing blue, but you can kind of see it. Really cool blue tone. We're going to set these aside. Where did I put the other one? Is it this one? That one's kind of bluish. This one's a lot bluer. I like blue pennies. I don't know if they're polished or what, but I don't care. They just look cool. So, we're getting a few little varieties made so people have a little bit more choice. Those of you who have stuck around here since the beginning, though, I'm going to send you one of each regardless, so don't worry about it. Different colors, a transparent background, so I can change more of it later if I have to, and the works like that. So really it was just me being a little bit picky at the end, just making sure I get all the details just right how I want it. I don't know why I threw that over there. But for the most part, it is definitely done. I'm just getting a couple extra done so that I can have them for the future. I want to make sure I can order in bulk, you know. That's a messy 82. I'm not going to send you that one. Here's your slap in the face 82. Nice ugly one. It's close, yep. 1 week is not bad. The sticker people are actually based in Connecticut as well. They don't live that far from me, so shipping should not take too long. And the printing process for the stickers only takes about a day. So I already talked to them, sent them the designs. So first thing Monday morning, they should be able to print them all for me and ship them out to me. Maybe even same day, who knows? If not next day. So should get them by Friday night. If not, we will show them off on whatever the Sunday night stream is. Because, well, maybe Saturday's fine too, but because I think we might skip pennies next weekend, or we'll only do one nickel hunt. I haven't decided yet, because we have the half dollars coming in. So I have to set a night aside to do the half dollars for silver. I'm thinking Saturday night, but it's up for debate, so it's up for debate. They can maybe take a break from pennies, or we'll just do one less nickel box, which I don't really want to do because I like doing the nickels, but we'll see. We'll see. We got a little bit of time to figure out the scheduling for next weekend, so. Regardless, there should be stickers to show next weekend, and then I'll get them sent out so that they ship out on Monday to all of you who have been sticking around since the beginning, and then there will be opportunities for other people to get stickers as we go. So I have some ideas in mind, so they'll be available, don't you worry. I'm just going to bulk make a couple of them, so I have a bunch here, and then can start distributing them, start spreading awareness. Here we go with another 2009. Come on, camera. Another professional life. 2009 Denver. Take that one. So now we have two of each except for the fourth design, which is not unexpected. Fourth design is the lowest minted, so can't have everything. Oh, look at that 62. Sorry, Steven, that might be my collection. That is beautiful. It's a small date, too. It's thick. Wow. That almost doesn't look... That almost looks like an error. Look at that. Look how nice that is. Well, you know, my books still have to come first, right? So I think this one's might go in mine. Might not send that one over to you. If I find another one, though, you can have that one. I also got to check if it's copper or zinc anyway, so. I might have a blazer in there, who knows? Does that say 83? It does. Another 2009. Coming out of the woodwork. Camera, hello. There it is. Last design? There it is. We got all four. Presidency. All four designs, missing a Denver here. I think we have one of everything. Honestly, it does. I don't know. Let me check if they're 62 S's or if they're circulation proofs. There were no San Franciscos. If it is a proof, it's a 3 million. But I think they're still frosted this old. I'm pretty sure. Well, no, because this is a proof strike 1960. I guess, honestly, maybe. You might be onto something there. Oh, it's a 62. It's not even an 82. Yeah, you're right. My bad. I just saw the 2. You know, you might not be wrong there. That could be a proof strike. This is something I am weak in, is figuring out which coins are proofs when they're not, marked with a San Francisco and they're not frosted. So you might be right there. It's going to take a little research, but you might have a point. But you're right, you do need an 82, and that's the next one I picked out. So it's ugly, but 82 large. 82 large Denver, though. It's too ugly. I don't want to send you ugly coins. There you go. That one looks better. That's another 82 large. I'll set the nice ones aside so I'm going to check. We might have a zinc and a copper. You never know. Both nice. 68. 10 and 96. There we go. Stairs can be seen. It's very fine. Oh, it's the stairs are perfect, honestly. A little bit of wear maybe on the right side on the bottom, but the stairs are perfect. So it's a great coin regardless. Absolutely. It's a keeper. That's not going anywhere. Proof or not, it's a keeper. Like, you can even see the lines on the columns, the vertical lines on the columns. So quality is not an issue on it, that's for sure. Whether or not it's a proof, I don't know. I don't know the difference between the proof strikes and circulation strikes well enough. I see a Canadian back here. It looks old. I'm not going to peek. Hopefully we got a King George bust on that. That would be nice. Still have only found the one, so we'll keep this 62 aside. I gotta check other things here. Maybe we'll get another expert into the stream that can tell us. We'll just wait for someone who knows what they're talking about to come along and tell me if that's a proof or not. What a messed up coin. That's gonna mess up the weights, but we'll try anyway. 71, 63, 74, 73. Copper bunch there. They do move in herds. You know, it's been years since I've watched Jurassic Park, but that quote was just ingrained in my head. I use it all the time, even for stuff that doesn't make sense. Alright, here's a Canadian. It is Lizzie. It's a very young head, though. Not a 1920, absolutely not. But it is camera. Figure it out. There you go. She's pretty young in it. She does have a crown on, though, so not that young. But should still be good. 69. Not as old as I thought, actually. Hoping for a bit older than that, but oldest so far, Canadian. Oldest so far. Always like picking those out. Nothing there. That's an 84. It's kind of junky though. 92. One of these days I'm going to throw that under there. The A and the M are going to be touching. We'll be rich. All of us. 3 and 87. Judge, how you doing? Thanks for stopping in. Hope you're having a good weekend so far. Maple, welcome back in. How was your little hiatus? The only thing you missed, Maple, actually you might have caught it right at the end. A new oldest Canadian of the box, 1969. Queen Lizzie. Looks pretty good. Good color on it, honestly. I like that. Very coppery color. Let me know if anything on the 69 I should look for. And we found what we think might be a 1962 proof strike. Look at the steps on the back of that. Perfect. I was watching a Canadian nickel hunt. Nice. Nice. Yeah, man. I summoned Maple by finding a Canadian. He just floated back in. Stop by and check your channel out. Hey, I appreciate it. Well, we're having a good time this year. Lots of good finds. We're taking a break from the nickels. We did nickels last night. Finally found silver. Finally. It took a while, but we found it. And now we're hoping in February we can keep the torch going and find more silver. I gotta check when those proofs started being made in San Francisco, so I know when to look for what kind of cutoff date I'm looking for. 1969 was the first year. Nope, 68. 68 San Franciscos were proofed. So that's the first year. So any nice ones after that are not actually proofs unless they're San Franciscos. That's pretty nice though. That might be a collection upgrade. We'll check it at the end. But yeah, that 62 is beautiful. I like that one. That's an 84. So yeah, we haven't been doing too bad this year. We found some nice older coins. Probably highlight of the year, 1903 V-nickel. Nice and old there. Haven't broke the 1900 mark, but we'll get there. What was the other thing? We found two 1950 Denvers. Rarest struck Jefferson nickels. Happy with those. So the focus this year has been primarily on nickels, but we dabble in pennies. We dabble. And we find good stuff. Lots of wheat pennies. Just today, in the very first roll, camera, very first roll, a 1912, 113 years in circulation. Just pop that bad boy out. We also had another sub 100 or plus 100 coin here. This is a 1918. It's kind of damaged, hard to see, but definitely an 18. So nice old finds already, you know. It's good. Love having old pennies, absolutely. So when I started searching pennies on my own before I started doing YouTube and live streaming all my hunts, stuff like that, honestly, I didn't have a lot of fun doing pennies. But as soon as I started streaming it, and I could chat with you guys while we do it, I've developed an appreciation for them. That was also after I refined my search. I wasn't searching for everything under the sun, so it took me hours to go through one box. We've refined that down to just looking closely at a couple different coins instead of most of them. So, like these 95s, for example, looking for a DDO on those. But, geez, they're just coming out of the woodwork. Lots of them. I mean, I'm going to check them. 84s, check for 2 years on Lincoln. 93, that's another nice blue one. Setting them aside because I like the color. I like the look of them. 84, there's an 83. Most definitely zinc, but we'll still weigh it. And 64 to end it off. Just copper there. The 1969 is cool. There's doubling on it if you're lucky. Oh, really? Where should I be looking for it? Obverse or reverse? It's been a while since I've had a penny in my hand. Really? Yeah, it's I felt weird about hunting it, but then, you know, the more I've done it, the more I've started to appreciate them, and the more fun I'm having, so. And who knows how long we're going to be able to search pennies for anyway in the future with, you know, it's very possible that our pennies are going to start disappearing. Been 30 years since we had pennies. Are you're up in Canada like Maple is? Oops, caps, yeah. You know, Steven, it's funny. Oh, wait, no, Nightbot can't yell at Judge because I disabled the caps thing. Steven gets yelled at when he types in all caps, but everyone else is allowed to do it. I like my ladies from the 1900s. I do too. I won't mind some 1890s or 1880 ladies either, though. I'm not going to cry about it if I find one. On the date, really. Anniversary, huh? 30 years of penniless Canada. There's an 82 large. Not too pretty, though. I gotta put a collection together here for Steven, so. Can't leave the book incomplete if it's just 82s you need left. We'll get it sorted. We'll get it figured out. Whole bunch of modern stuff in here. $81, 71, 95. I don't know what that is. A lot of corrosion on the next one. Ooh. Not there. What the heck is that? Oh, it's a memorial. There's no way I'm going to be able to read it. I'm not even going to try. Not even going to try. Even if it is a good date, it's worthless because of its condition. $88, 15, 87, 15, 2000, and 86. Canadian, yes, yeah. Yeah, we still got ours here in the U.S., but who knows, next couple of years that could change. The government's looking for a lot of ways to reduce spending, so making pennies could be one of them, you know, if we don't really need them. I was thinking about Negbot when I see him too, yeah. Decent color in here, but still looking for the ever-elusive Indian head, but we came close. We're within 3 years with this box right now, so I think there's a chance. And if not, we're just going to have to search a couple thousand more until we find one. They're out there. You can get them. Just takes a lot of patience and a lot of coin rolls. I have a lot of coin rolls, and so far I haven't run out of patience, so I think we're doing alright. Another 82 large, not exactly nice, but oh well. Can't all be nice, right? $97. Nothing too interesting in there. Just a bunch of copper. Flying through it, I'm gonna have to move this copper pile a bit soon. It's starting to intrude in my space. There we go. Much better copper color in here. Hopefully that means we got some oldies. Oh, I see a wheat penny. Right here. Got one. I knew that roll looked good. From the edge. 78, here it is. Looks pretty nice. Camera's having a fit focusing today. Hello. Camera. There you are. Looks pretty nice. Probably a late 50s. I keep forgetting they're not Canadians. Yep, 57. 57. Decent detail on that. It's not too bad. Take another one. And continues though. We're gonna look for more. 68. Here's an 82 small date. Most likely a copper. 92. Another 92. Oh, 380. 1980. Another 1980. 92. 14, 7, 66, 15, 03, 03, another blue one. I'm gonna be able to make a whole book out of blue penny finds. 21 and 03. Everyone in Canada has a jar full of pennies, some have pails full of them. Oh, that's like the us Americans with our copper pennies. Do a penny swap, it costs more in shipping than the pennies are worth. Yeah, no, they're heavy. Got 3,700 pennies last year someone threw out. Wow, really? Well, I guess they are, you know, they're just worth the metal, right, at this point? No monetary value to the government, so. Oh, Maple, I just realized you were talking about the date on the 69 for doubling, right? I mean, you could take a look at that. I don't think I see anything there, but I don't know if the doubling in Canada is any different than ours, but Let me know what you think about that. I see a 56. We got a Wheatie. 2 rolls in a row, baby. Right up front, too. 56. Looks alright. A little bit more worn on the back than the rest of them, than the others. Oh, we're racking them up. 88, 98. Mm, 69, Denver. Just looking a little close for San Francisco mint marks. Our next 2009 is here. Another birth and early childhood. 2009 Philadelphia. No mintage. 74. There's an 83. What do we say? I searched the pennies, took half to the bank. I don't think that is double. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't look like it to me, too. It looks like there's a little bit of dye wear on the tail of the 9, the last 9. But definitely not doubling, just dye wear. But, you know, it's an older date for me, so I'll take it. 83. Wait it. 5. Another 83. It's a nice 73. See if it's a book upgrade. I do have quite a few really nice 70s. It seems in the 70s they knew how to make coins to last. Because all of them, they look so nice, really. Flip those over by accident. Making a mess. Making a mess. 92. Super corroded. I see a date on it. Not happening. Even if it's copper, I don't care. It's gone. Gone. 23. Alright, that was roll... Nope, not roll 30. This is roll 30. Forgot I dropped one. This will be roll 30. Hey, Kickin', how are you? How goes it? I see a pile. Yep, we got a pile of copper, and oh yeah. No, I got some cool stuff to show you. Oh, we found some stuff. We found some stuff. Alright. No Indian heads, but we got close. This wheat penny was in the very first roll that we opened. 1912. 113 years in circulation. Plucked out right there. The next oldest we found, a couple rolls after that, is a 1918. So 2 teens so far. We found a beautiful, very nice, sharp detail, 1956. Oh, that's not the one I meant to show, but nice 56 regardless. There's a nice 47 in here. Is it this one? 47, yeah. Really nice condition, 47 Denver. Nice sharp details on there. Couple other Wheaties, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 total, including the 2 oldies. So 1912, definitely the highlight so far. We found what we think is a proof. 1962 proof strike. Look at the steps on the back for how old this thing is. The steps are perfect. A bunch of 09s, low mintage. We found at least one of each in the series. So we have a complete series of 2009s. Missing a Denver here, though, for the last one. We have a Philly. Oldest Canadian of the box was this 1969 we found. Lizzie the Second. I actually like the color on this one. I like how that one toned. A bunch of 1982 small dates, a couple 59 first year memorials, and then a bunch of stuff we have to weigh at the end. Some other nice ones I picked out that might be collection upgrades, but the 62, we think it's a proof strike. If it is, that's really nice. That's like a 2 million minted coin or something like that. What's my oldest Canadian penny? It's my King George. I have it over here. It's actually, I'm very proud of it. I've showed it a lot, but it is in great condition. I found this coin hunting before I started doing live streams, I think. But it is perfect condition here. Got King George right there, the 6th on the obverse. Great detail on him still. You can even see the little lines of hair on him. So it goes in the plastic. It's my oldest by far and my only King George, so I'm very happy with this one. I like this one. Stays in the plastic. 1814 Upper Canada Bank token halfpenny is that's maple. That's your oldest penny, or Canadian, yeah. That's really cool. A halfpenny. I'd love to see some half cents American, but I don't think they're not the right size. You can't find them in circulation. You have to buy them. I sold a side job today. It'll pay $3,000. I'm gonna get all silver or gold with it. Yep, not a bad idea. It'll appreciate. It always will. Maybe not right away, but it will. Hey, save a couple $100. Buy yourself some nickel boxes, maybe. You know? If it doesn't hurt your eyes, obviously. So I know some people don't really want to go through this many nickels. Like, I gotta put that through my head too, that I'm a special type who's willing to sit here and flip through thousands of coins for fun. So yeah, gotta remind myself, we're the special people in the world here. It's not normal people don't do this. We do this. But I'm having a good time doing it, so it renewed an interest for me in numismatics. So I always liked coins, but I didn't really actively collect them. I kind of just passively came across stuff, that I inherited or found, stuff like that. But now we're getting down to business here, Now we're hunting. 89. Check the 92 real quick. 07 and 17. All right. All right, that was roll 30. 60% of the way through the box. Great finds so far. Move the camera over a little bit. I think let me grab a box here. I'm gonna dump the copper in a box for now. Just to get it off the desk. Get a new pile going. I got an empty penny box here. Just dump these in here. Actually, now I can actually weigh how much we got at the end of the box. Cover your ears, kids. This might be loud. You were warned. And all of this. There we go. All right. Good start on the copper box. Good start. Now I have more room. This is annoying me. I'm gonna rip this off. Get this off here. There we go. Now we got more space. Get my dump box back up here. Okay. I have some large Canadian pennies from the late 1800s, early 1900s. That's always nice. Anything that says 1800 on it, chef's kiss. It's a messed up one. I don't know if there's something that's the wrong size in here, or if that's just, I think the roll just got nicked or something. Bad news is I have to work tomorrow now. Trade-offs. You want to buy silver, you got to work for it. I'll do nickels, but I want to do half, so I'm going to live vicariously through you. You can always, you don't have to pick up a whole box either. You can just ask for a couple rolls at the bank. You could do like 10 rolls at a time, so. Just make sure you have a way to return them if you actually want to get all your money back. Make sure they have a coin machine or something that they won't charge you 10% or something to use. Yeah, we've been doing a lot of Loomis. We do have String and Sun, NF String and Sun. Yep. we've been doing a lot of Loomis lately. I'm glad that I found one that it's got the inspection holes on the bottom. That's how I saw a Canadian Ender in this box. But Loomis has been redeeming itself a little bit though, because it's been giving us silver. So I'm not going to complain about Loomis. It also gave us our 50 Denvers, I think, both times. So can't really bash Loomis anymore. I heard Star Notes are going to be discontinued. Aw, man, really? That sucks. I don't know why, though, because aren't the whole reason that Star Notes exists because they're replacing damaged or misprinted dollars anyway? So what, are you just not gonna make any mistakes printing from here on out? Is that how it works, or do I have Star Notes completely wrong? Regardless, that sucks. I like Star Notes, but hey, you can still find older ones. They're gonna be out there. I always check for them when I get cash back, change back for anything. Check the coins, check the dollars, check for stars. Actually, I found a I found a $50 bill. It's like the serial number is like sub 50,000 or something, and I haven't looked it up yet. I don't know if that's, necessarily rare. I don't remember what year it was printed in. But I saw the serial number, I'm like, wow, that is a small number. 64 Denver, and it's on a 50, which is pretty cool. I have one $100 bill Star Note that I found a long time ago. It's just been sitting in my safe, so I hold on to them. I might go grab them if people are interested in seeing. I have a little pile in my safe. First San Francisco mint mark, by the way, 1970, right there. I think that's second year they did those. 68 was the first year they did those. When the San Francisco mint mark came back. So, not a proof. 690 million, not necessarily low mintage either, but low mintage in terms of 70. So, 78, small date, large date. This is a low 7, I think. So it's a 70S large date. So it's a $1 coin in good condition. And there's a double die on the obverse for the 70S. Where's that one? Actually, wait, is this a low 7? Yeah, it looks like a low 7. So it's a large date, low 7, 70S. Apparently there's a double die on the obverse here. Don't see one. So not that one. But hey, it's San Francisco and it's a 70, so large date. At the very least, it's worth $1. Probably more like 50 cents for the condition this one's in, but still nice. Correct on star info. Okay, I thought that was right. Stars are replacement notes. Maybe if there's no star, you can end up with the damage not being replaced with the same serial number. Yeah. So that's going to spark a new collector craze for... It's going to be rare, but someone finding both of the same serial number, a damaged one and the repaired, or the new one without a star, I guess. I have a 50s 50, and I needed to spend that now. I'm $50 short because I'm keeping it. Yeah, I run into that all the time. I'm like, shoot, I need cash, but I go in my safe and all the dollars the cash I have is like Star Notes and stuff, and I have one emergency pile of cash that I try not to touch at all, for emergencies in case I really need it, medical reasons, crash the car, something like that. But 70S, first San Francisco mint mark. We'll take that. You know what, we'll take a break from the pennies for a second. I'll go grab mine. We'll see what we have. Oh, yeah, I remember you mentioning that you had a 76 $2 Star Note. That's really cool. Let me go grab mine. I haven't looked that close at them in a while. So give me 1 second. I'll go run to my safe. actually couldn't open my safe for a second. Figured it out. So I got my 2s, and I got my star notes. Actually don't remember how many I have of each of these. I actually also don't know the oldest 2s I have, but I don't think any of the serial numbers are that interesting. 95, 2009, 95, and 95. Nothing too crazy on the 2s, but hey, they're 2s, you know. Wish it was a 76, but it's not. And then for star notes, 100, this is the only one I've found of the 100. It's 7 million though, so 2009. This one's a 4 million one. It's 2017. A couple 20s here. 06, 17. This one's a little better. 890,000. 2013. I got a 10 here. Let's see, 2006. This is a sub 1 million serial number, 900,000. 2013. 2017. And then the ones. 17, 13, 13, 13, 17, 17, 17, 17. Mostly 17s, it looks like. 17 and 17, yep. So, those are my stars. I don't have too many of them, but, the 50 is in my wallet, but I won't grab it right now. But those are the stars, those are the 2s. So, nothing too special, but I always like holding on to 2s. Definitely not spending those. I gotta remember every time I go to the bank to ask if they have some 2s sitting around that I can buy. Always forget to do that. Always forget. I'm sure most of them don't, but you never know. It could be a younger teenager or something that just wants the money, you know, throwing it in their bank account, or some older folks who are dumping the collection. So you gotta ask. Never know what the tellers are gonna say. I need more star notes and a few blue $1. Yeah, I don't have any blue ones, unfortunately. I wish I did. Yeah, they're like the silver certificates or something like that, right? I would like to get some. I want to get some older paper money as well, like from the regional banks way back in the day. You know, before they had centralized banks. Like stuff right after the Civil War, even stuff like that. I'd love to see some of those. 62. Hey Vincent, how you doing? Hope you're having a good weekend. Thanks for stopping in. We're having a good time. We're finding some good stuff today. Doesn't need it too large. We found, so far, the oldest coin we pulled out today is 113 years old. And we still got more to look through, so 113 years old and camera. It was in the very first roll we opened, 1912. We sent. Definitely a collection find. Very worn, but it shows that it's been out there, it's been used for that long. Another blue one, this one's 74. I'm going to be able to make a whole book out of blue. Can't wait. Another blue one. 97 this time. Some of them are just kind of blue. I picked the blue ones, you know. Little old lady comes into the bank and gets $400 in 2s every month. Really? Your bank holds on to that many 2s? I didn't think they held on to that many. I thought it's just kind of, if they come across them, they, hold them in the tellers until, someone asks about them, or until they give them to one of the trucks. But if that's the case, she's smart. Stocking up. Everyone likes $2 bills. They're just fun to look at, That ear is destroyed. That's post-mint, though. I remember going to... I'm going to say this. Going to a country club, not because I'm a member, but because they have good food. There's one down the road from where I work. So occasionally, we'll take a long lunch, eat at the country club, right? In the summer when the kitchen's open and all that, and it's not freezing outside. There's one guy who golfs there, right? I forget what his nickname is, but they have a nickname for him. And every time a new waitress starts at the country club, he gives them a $2 bill. Like, that's his initiation. Like, welcome to the country club, as a waitress. Here's your $2 bill. Got a Canadian here. Very damaged. Very damaged. Nice and scratched up. 1983. Decent luster on it, though. Canadians, have at it. Let me know. 1983. 12-sided. I got anything to look for? There's an 82. 72. I'm going to check those. Nothing there. 86. There's a 92. 71. That's an 82. It's pretty beat up, but it's a small date Denver. Don't come across a lot of those. It's got a nice tone on it. Oh, 59 Denver, first year. Looks nice too. 15 and 03. Sticks, do you know anything about proof pennies? Yeah, I don't know, Sticks, do you know anything about proof pennies before they were done with San Francisco mint marks and before they were frosted? Because we have this 62 here that looks like a proof strike, but I don't know the difference very well. It looks really looks like one. And if you look at the steps on the back, they are beautiful. Let me know. Let me know if you know anything about that. They can order the $2 bills? Oh, okay. Interesting. I didn't know you could ask for that. Well, I guess it makes sense. I thought just because they don't make them anymore, if I'm not wrong, they don't make them anymore, right? So, I thought because of that, they don't order them or anything like that anymore. Thicker rim and luster, yeah. That's why I'm thinking maybe this one, but I don't know what the rim's supposed to look like to begin with, but it's real nice. In the past, $2 were not popular in Canada because that's what a prostitute costs. Really? That's interesting. So now you just have toonies instead. Did you have $2 bills and coins, or just the toonies bills or toonies coins? All right, I'm done reading. Next one. So yeah, we have this 62 here. The more we talk about it, the more I'm convinced it might be a proof strike. And if that's the case, let's grab the Book of Wonder here. 62 proof strikes. That's a 3.2 million mintage. That's a very good find. So hopefully that's the case. We're just kind of waiting for an expert to come in here and tell us exactly. because we're not experts here. We're enthusiasts. We pretend we know everything, but we don't. There's an 82 large. Let's do this one. Another 82 large. 64. It's an 83. Set the 62 aside again. Definitely 83, right? Yep. And now we also learned in this stream that we have to weigh our 83s for a rare copper 83. If we want to make some quick bucks, that's what we're going to do. So, 84. Pretty nice looking 99. Another blue one, 87. Not quite blue enough for my liking though. It's gotta be blue if I'm gonna keep it. Very blue. Oh, I didn't even notice that. I missed that. It's 2009 Ender when we opened this. Looks nice too. Completely missed that. Right over my head. Right through my eyes. 1996, a $2 bill ended. The toonie was introduced the same year. So maybe they thought, oh, if we make it a coin, then people won't feel upset about using them. A lot of copper in this one. Okay. But here we go, 2009 right on the end. It is a professional life one, third in the series, Philadelphia. Looks nice though. What I think I want to do in the future too is, if I keep finding sets of 2009 and they're nice enough, I'll send those away too to some people who want them. So. If you want them, we'll do something like that. Another 92 here. Checking it. Blazing 76. Look at that. It's worth holding on to, I think. 87. 92 has seen better days, huh? Someone worked down straight to the zinc. Like, yep, they're not copper, buddy. They're zinc. No copper in there. Keep moving. Oh, we got a weedy. Oh, there's another one back here. One that's actually reverse side. This one I just saw the date on it. Camera. 57 Denver. Weedy number 1. We're going to have to start stacking these. Run out of room. Here's Weedy number 2. Also looks pretty nice, so probably newer. It's got good detail on it. 52. It's not bad. Bunch of corrosion on that. Now it's under my finger now. 52. It's not bad. A little bit older. Still 50s though. Excuse me. There we go. Another weedy. Another 76. 81. Pretty blue. Not blue enough for my taste, though. Blue. Bluest of blues. That's what we want. Looking for the mythical steel next. Yeah, I think the steel 43 is probably the next realistic goal, right? Although I really want an Indian head penny, it's very possible we'll find a steel cent before an Indian head. And now that I've successfully jinxed myself, let's see an Indian head right here. Dang it didn't work. But I'd love to see an Indian head, though. We'll see. 43 steel might be a more realistic goal, but we'll see. We're going to have to search a lot of pennies before the odds catch up to us for something like that. So, we'll see. Can't expect it this early. Can't expect it this early. I can ask for it all I want, but I won't know. That's very corroded. No way I'm going to read that. Even the microscope won't be able to figure that out. It's a blue 76. Missing all the dates to check. There we go. Got one. There's some really messed up coins in here. Here's a 92. Not pretty. What is this? 85? Nope, go away. 80. 2,000 something. And a 62. Alright. My buffaloes have corrosion. Should I try to get it off? Can you see the date? I mean, if it's a common buffalo, it doesn't really matter. Honestly, probably the cleaner it is, the more likely someone might buy it from you in the future. But if it's potentially a key date or you don't know the date on it, probably not. I would verify what the date is first before, because even if it is in rough shape, if it's the right date, it could be still be worth something. So, speaking of that, for those of you who stopped in after I announced it, my NICA date did come in. So I think at the end of tomorrow night's stream, just in, excuse me, just in case we find another buffalo or two, we will be checking the dates on our no-date buffaloes we've found so far. That's a large date, 60 filly. So we'll see if we get some key dates or we just have some common 30s. You know, find out. Blue 83. Let it go though. So you never know, we might have been sitting on a very rare buffalo, but we won't know until tomorrow. Just sitting in the tube, minding its own business. Got another 2009. Man, out of the woodwork. Camera. There you go. Which one? Presidency. Nice. Not a Denver yet, but that's okay. Nice 69. 88. There's an 82. I haven't seen an 82 in a while. Usually we have a much bigger pile by now of 82s, but there's a Wheatie. So the date, 1951 Denver. A little bit worn, still a Wheatie though. Take that. 30701 and 89. I have 10 buffaloes, 3 have issues, all have dates. Okay. If they have dates, it depends what the dates are. You know, if you want to borrow my book this stream, if you let me know what the dates are, we'll look up the buffaloes for you. But if they're pretty common, then they're pretty safe to clean because they're not worth too much anyway. No date buffaloes are worth like 25 cents a piece, maybe. The common buffaloes, again, still like 25 cents a piece, maybe. So it's you have to have a good date on the buffaloes, or they have to be in really good condition, So, which is a shame, you know, for how old they are, you know, and how cool the design is. I wish they'd be more valuable, but they're not yet. So they did make a lot of them. That's why you can usually average a buffalo every box of nickels. So they're not wicked hard to find, but they're definitely rarer than everything else, but not wicked hard. Is it a Denver? It is a Denver. But if you just have a bunch of 36s or something, then yeah, go ahead and clean them, because they're not really worth anything anyway. If anything, you might get someone to actually buy it because it does look nicer, you know. But it's not going to add, like, you're not going to get like $100 for a buffalo nickel, a common one anyway, just because it's old. Doesn't mean it's worth as much as I'd like them to be. Denver. 17 and 04. All right. 2 are a 36 and 1 is a 35. Yeah, they're pretty. Like I'll show it to you. There we go. So 35. Unless there's a mid mark on the back down here, in between 5 and cents. 35. If it's just a Philadelphia, if there's no mark here, it's not really worth anything. There is a double die on the reverse. I don't know if it shows it in this book. Yeah, it does. You could see 5 cents is doubled. Like, you can see the C is doubled. Like, all these are just going to be thicker. That's a very valuable coin. 35 double die. $55 in bad condition, basically. But if it has a mint mark, it's a lower mintage, so I wouldn't touch it. You know. But if you don't plan on selling it, if you don't care, and you just want it to look good and you want to take care of the coin, then, you know, clean it, do it. But the 36s, unless it has a mint mark, if it's just a Philadelphia, it's nothing crazy. If it does have a Denver here, look for the 3.5 legs. You see this buffalo's missing his front leg pretty much. Look for that if you are lucky enough to have a Denver. So, again, it just really depends if, you know, it depends what your goal is. If you're just going to keep it, no intention of selling it, and you're just going to pass it on in the future, by all means, just clean it. But corrosion is a chemical reaction, so technically, yes, I don't think you're wrong there. I don't know the specifics of exactly how it works, but it makes sense to me. And if you store them all together, if they're not in their own separate plastic folds or anything like that, then maybe. E4. I'd say it's personal preference. If it's not a key date, personal preference. And whatever your intentions are with the coin in the future. So too. A lot of blue ones. Where are they all coming from? Might throw most of those blues back, but for now I'll pick them out just in case some of them are really good. Because blue is not a hard tone to find in pennies, but some of them are bluer than others. And 70. I'm keeping it, thanks for the help. Yeah, no, if you're keeping it, then that works just fine. Do whatever you want to it. I'm not super crazy about preserving value either, like, anyway. Like, the stuff I find that I think is really cool, then I keep it, you know? I put it in a little flip, separate it from everything else to avoid it from getting scratched if it's worth the flip. And I just leave it at that, you know? And probably in the future, it'll either get passed on to somebody or my whole collection will just get sold in bulk anyway, so... And it's not really going to matter exactly what's in it. As long it's just going to be sold as a collection. So, who knows? At that point, probably won't be in my hands. It'll be in someone else's. So, Denver, it is. Oh, that is a 95. Another one. 75. It's an 84. Nope. 82. Calm down. Another 82. And a 2020. Why don't you put it in a flip or a 2x2 to keep it separate from the rest? Yeah, I have a bunch of little plastic flips that I separate my coins in. So Steven, if you do get it cleaned up, then, you know, just throw it in a flip. Separate it from the rest. Someone might just take it to the bank and get face value. Yeah, it's probably my nightmare. So let me be dead but before that happens, you know? When I die, whoever gets my collection, if they just bring it to the bank, like, sure, hopefully they get a pretty penny for it, right? But I hope it goes to somebody who at least knows that there is some value in it, because if it's being left to someone, particularly in my family, I hope that I've done my job to make them smart enough to know that the collection I have has some valuable coins in it, right? Hopefully. I just remembered I was going to take a drink of water between rolls there. I'm going to do that. That's a little better. All right. Okay, back to it. But yeah, I also want to thank everybody for stopping in every night when we do these streams, because I have like the dashboard thing up here on my computer for the stream, and it showed again that we've had 200 people come in and stop for a little bit and then head back out, or whatever they're doing. That's absolutely fine, but way more than just 3 weeks ago when we were doing this, and I'd have 2 or 3 people maybe stop in the whole 4 hours. So thank you guys for stopping in, even if it's just for a couple seconds. I do appreciate it. So 84. yeah, that was the right pile. Nope, not right pile. That one. 82, nice enough. Not really. Gotta send Steven nicer stuff. Gotta keep standards high. Keep them high. 95. What did that say? 88. It's pretty nice, 69. Let's check my book on that one. Another 95. $72. And 78. That concerns me too, yeah. So maybe make sure it's like in the will that, you know, it goes to a specific person maybe, that you instruct what to do with it maybe, or have it donated to your coin club maybe, something like that. I don't know. Your coins, you do whatever you want with them. There's another 72. Still have yet to find the supposed doubling on those. 75, another 59, first year Lincoln Memorial. 80. It's an 84. It's a really messed up 95, probably not even worth looking at. Another 80. Oh, yeah. Another one. Coming out of the woodwork. $95. $78,004. Okay. I found coins and rolls that I know someone just took to the bank and didn't know what they had. Yeah, it's sad, but it happens all the time. I found a roll of uncirculated silver 10 cents last year. That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Come on, here we go. Been a bit dry on the wheats, haven't we, huh? Been a little bit. Let's change that, shall we? Let's get something here. It's not in great shape anyway. I think that's an 83. 83 stack is getting kind of high. 86. 3 or 5? That looks like a 5. At 95. $72. Oh, there you go. Ask and you shall receive, huh? 1956, Denver. It's a wheat cent. Looks good, too. Great detail. Look at that. 73, 2008. Got another one. This one. 2. 84. 92. 3, 99, not a lot of copper in this roll. Whole bunch of zinc. See a blazer back there. That one looks good on camera too. There's the copper. What was that? Ooh, it's 65. Might also be a proof strike then. Well, let's see. Let's put it next to the 62 and see if they both look right. 62 does look a lot shinier, so maybe not. I don't know. I don't know about that one. It looks really good. That's why I'm confused about proof strikes, because like this old, because I wouldn't expect to find 2 in one box. I don't know. I'll set it aside because I don't know. Put them both there. This is why I need an expert. I need a professional. I need someone who knows what they're talking about. Because the pictures in the book don't really help. Because it could just be a really nice one. That's why they did the frosted thing. Makes it a lot easier to figure out. Maybe there's extra details and stuff I can look at or something. Three. it say? It is 94. Okay. Checking to make sure it wasn't an 84. Something like that. A lot of blue ones. Even a 2020 is blue. Alright. Last 5 rolls right here. Been flying through the box. Not a bad hunt at all so far, so I'm pretty happy with it regardless. More water in my system, there we go. Alright, roll 5. Here we go. Maybe 3. Another 95. I forgot. My brain forgot what I was supposed to do to this. 4. And 95. And, oh, wait. I don't know, it's too messy. Can't tell. One thing about pennies, they are dirty. Alright, that was 5. Here's roll 4. Countdown. '62 Denver. It might be a 92. The AM looks kind of close, but I think it's the corrosion that makes it look closer, so I'll take a risk and throw it away. .282s, my 70 Denver. 83. 62 Denver again. 74, they got scratched. 76, 69. Bunch of newer stuff. 94, 76. 59 Denver, first year. And 70. Alright, that was roll 4. Roll 3. just excited to get to the nickels tomorrow. Ooh, hello. That one kind of popped out there. Camera. Hello. There you are. Wheat penny. Pretty worn down. I'm going to guess early 50s. 51, 52. Oh, wow. I'm way off. And I'm thankful that I am. Look at that. 1920. That's not bad at all. 105 years old. Is that still older than the oldest we've had so far? It still is older. So we found 3 older than the previous oldest in our hunts. That back didn't look that bad either. Look at that. I mean, it's definitely worn, but I didn't think it would be that worn. 1920. That's a good one. That's really good. Take that. We'll check mintages at the end, by the way. So, 1920. It's a good weedy too. It's a good weedy. 84. Check his ear. That's right. I forgot what I was looking at. I don't know why I flipped that one. Shield scent is an 09. Residency, is it a Denver? It is a Denver. Look at that. Nice. That is the lowest minted of the 2009 low mintage. Nice. So I think we have the complete set. I think we have Phillies and Denvers for each one. All in one box. 75. Alright, little parting gift from the box right there, a 1920 Wheatie. Got 2 more, but makes sense. You had a good penny sandwich going on, a wheat penny sandwich. You got the 1912 and the 1918 at the beginning, 1920 right at the end. We'll take it. Nice old ones. So we broke our previous oldest wheat penny record 3 times in a row in one box. That's a 95. There we go. Ooh, getting hungry. Just got that, grumbling down in my stomach, and then I felt it. I'm like, oh yeah, I am hungry. I went to Chili's for the very first time today. I don't know if anyone's ever been to Chili's before, but I had not. It was honestly pretty good. It's not cheap, unfortunately. But I only took one other person out with me, so I didn't have to pay for too many people, at least. But you pay a good $20-$30 for your meal per person, which maybe isn't that bad nowadays. But I haven't gone out to eat a lot in the last few years, so it feels like a lot. I don't know. Let me know. But really good food, honestly. I didn't mind it. So. Last roll, by the way. The only reason I don't usually go is because there's not any near me. This was after I drove like 2 hours away from where I live today. there was one out there, so we stopped in and had some lunch there, but it wasn't bad. It was pretty good. Wait staff was attentive, nice, you know. Looks like we're going to get left with a Canadian in here. But yeah, shame there's not one closer to me, because I actually really liked it. I don't know if that's normal pricing nowadays for people who go out to eat more than me, let me know, but I think I paid drink and the entree, no dessert. It was probably like $26 for drink and entree, something like that. Which wasn't, it's not awful, but I'm not used to going out to eat, so maybe that's normal nowadays. Here we go, Queen Lizzie, last one. A little bit of a younger head design, not great condition, 1980. Canadians out there, let me know, 1980. Anything special? It's pretty modern, I don't imagine so, but you never know, that's why I ask. Nice 73. 72. I have many times. I like it. 100% normal nowadays? Really? Yeah, that just shows I don't really go out to eat anymore. Or I haven't for the past few years. I've just been making food at home. Oh, bacon cheeseburger. Yeah, I didn't get the bacon cheeseburger, but I was tempted. I like myself a good cheeseburger, that's for sure. A good safe bet I usually have for going to a place that I haven't eaten at before. Good safe bet is trying out their crispy chicken first. And oh boy, Chili's has some great breaded chicken. And honey mustard sauce, pretty darn good as well. I have no complaints about that. It was real good. So I think in total my bill for the two people, for me and the other person I paid for, it was probably like $38. So it really wasn't that bad, I guess, for two people. Without the tip, $38 before tip, by the way. So if that's normal, then sure. I don't really go to restaurants anymore. I like them, but they're not friendly on the wallet, that's for sure. Not anymore. Unless you get fast food, but I wanted to have at least a little bit nicer food. But something where you can get in and out, you know. Chili's, surprisingly, like, they kept coming over and saying, oh, hey, we're so sorry about how long it's taking. And the person I was with has to be gluten-free. So they just asked, like, hey, can you make the quesadillas or whatever they were with corn chips instead of the flour ones, right? And the waitress kept coming over and saying, hey, we're so sorry how long it's taking. We were only sitting there for like 20 minutes. Like, relax. You're not actually taking forever. Like, calm down. We were only there for like an hour. So we probably waited. It took us like 10 minutes to order. We waited 20 minutes for our food. You know, actually, it probably took us 15 minutes to order. We took a while before we ordered. 20-minute wait for food. And then we were out of there another 25 minutes later after eating. So I don't know. The waitress, they were very nice. Let's just say that. They're very apologetic for no reason. But yeah. All right. Let's get this dump box out of here. Put it on the floor. Grab the copper box. Dump the copper in there. I forgot to give you the cover your ears warning. What's interesting is that, you know, around where I live, I live in town, right? So there's plenty to eat near me, around me, restaurants and all that stuff. There's a new construction not too far, about 2 miles down the road, right? A new construction right across from a whole giant plaza with a bunch of other restaurants and everything. They decide in this new construction what they absolutely need to do is put a Starbucks in there when there's one across the street and put a Five Guys there when there's so many other restaurant options right across the street. Granted, there's no Five Guys, so okay, I get it, right? I would have preferred a Chick-fil-A because you have to go like, there's no Chick-fil-A within an hour of me, so you got to go far for it. But then again, maybe I'm thankful that there's not going to be a 300% increase in traffic from a Chick-fil-A. So, trade-off. Trade-off. But Five Guys isn't bad either. Again, very expensive, and you have to have a tolerance for greasy food, I guess. But good stuff, I guess, for the most part. Okay, let's sort these 82s first, right? Copper and zinc. But, yeah, with copper up here, zinc on the bottom. Chili's famous commercial is for the baby back ribs. Yeah, I am familiar with the baby back ribs. The town I grew up in had a giant Chili's, or had a giant billboard in a very popular through traffic area, and it was for Chili's baby back ribs. Honestly, actually, I think it's still up there to this day. I'm talking that this billboard has been in the same spot for like 20 years or something like that. Same advertisement, haven't changed it, for Chili's baby back ribs. I don't know, maybe they forgot that they have it there because last I checked, there's no Chili's within like 30 miles of my hometown where that billboard is, so I don't know what the story is there. I really don't. Five Guys cost an arm and a leg. Yeah, absolutely. But the milkshakes there, if you can do dairy, Five Guys shakes, ooh man, that's some good stuff. They can charge me $10 for that. I'll still buy it because, oh man, it's so good. Same with Chick-fil-A. Like they know how to make a shake over there. I've made my own at home because I don't want to pay $10 for a shake. I've gotten pretty close to it, but nothing beats whatever combination of chemicals they put in it is perfect. And I know that's exactly what it is. And I still want it. Man, a lot of copper 82s. All right. Majority here. Also, they spray you with grease when you walk into Five Guys. Don't forget they throw the peanut shells at you, too. Can't forget that part. It's like it's a rite of passage. You want to order at Five Guys, sprayed with grease, and you got to walk across the peanut dust floor. At least the ones around me are covered in peanuts, so so God forbid you actually have a peanut allergy, you will just die walking in the door. By the way, this is the little jewelry scale I have linked in the description. It's the very cheap one that works amazing. It looks high quality, feels high quality, and actually is accurate. So, goodbye. I'm not affiliated at all. I just highly endorse it. So only 3 junk 82s out of that, large dates out of that. The rest were actually copper. So that's nice. Throw those away. I guess now we'll check the 83s. These should all be zinc. Should. The copper is supposed to be very, very rare. But if this goes up to 3 grams at all, we are $30,000 richer. So I guess hope for that, right? According to Rob. Assuming Rob came in today and chose to tell the truth, you know. Which I believe in. The billboard is now a staple of the town. Yep, it's an institution. Chili's, the non-existent Chili's in my town is an institution. Absolutely. I'm old school. I can do any food, no allergies. Yeah, that's nice. I'm pretty much the same way. I'm not allergic to anything per se. There's stuff I don't like, obviously. Everyone's got stuff they don't like, but I can just eat whatever. Actually, I did develop allergies later, I should say that. So I'm not allergic to anything at restaurants per se. But it really sucks because I grew up, I ate a lot of pears, cherries, loved them, right? I was working at this manufacturing place. I worked as a machinist for a couple years. And I worked at this place I think it was probably about 2 years ago now. I've since moved on to other things, but about 2 years ago now. And one day, it's long hours. You work 10 to 12 hours most of the time. They're pretty lax on you, so I just fill up on snacks and stuff. I bring a whole cooler to work for the day, because I'm like, oh, it's gonna be a long day. I'm gonna have stuff to eat throughout the day if I'm gonna be standing at my machine without sitting the entire time. I decided one day, I was at the store. I'm like, what kind of snacks am I gonna get for this week? And I'm like, oh yeah, I like pears. I like bananas. I like cherries. You get a little bit of everything, and bring the fresh fruit in to work. Because I did like those fruit cups for a while, where it's all mixed, where you got pears and pineapples, stuff like that in it, and that's fine. But one day I brought the pear to work, and it was in the afternoon. I already had lunch and stuff. I was getting hungry again. I wanted a snack. I still had a couple hours left in my shift. And took a couple bites into that pear, and after a few minutes, just everything started closing up. Throat, nose, lips were getting numb, swelling. And that's when I thought, like, oh man, there's no way. Am I really allergic to pears? I love these things. Sure enough, yep. I tried it a couple more times just to make sure there wasn't any chemicals on that skin or whatever in particular. Sure enough, I'm allergic to pears now, which sucks, because I really like them. Love it. They keep your teeth clean too, like apples, Like, you bite into those, it's good for you. So yeah, by the way, no copper 83, so we're not rich today, so that's fine. I think we're done with the scale for now, but I'm like, man, that sucks, because I love pears, and it's the same for apples. I can eat apples and pears if they're cooked, but I can't eat them, as a fruit anymore, which sucks, because I really like that. It's an easy snack. It's a shame. Oh, I gotta check these 82s. See if we have a copper and a zinc for Steven. They look pretty shiny. They might both be zinc, though. So we'll see. This one is zinc. This one is copper. Oh, look at that, Steven. I got you two beauties. One of each. 82, large date, copper and zinc. Blazers. Those are for you. You set them aside. I'll get a flip here. When I send stickers out, when I send them to you, I'll slip those in the letter. And maybe we'll find some other 82s for you, because I got a bunch of small dates here, but I don't think any were particularly nice. Oh wait, these are 59s. Whoops, wrong pod. 82s. One's okay, but they're not nice enough. If they're gonna go in the book, they're gonna be nice, They're gonna be good. So those are Steven's. Let me get a little flip here so I don't forget about it. And when the stickers come in, hopefully by the end of next week, when I send I'm just gonna send them everything in a little envelope. I think that's gonna be the cheapest way to send everything. So it should just cost one stamp, to send it. But there you go. One's copper and one's, by the time you get it, you should have your jewelry scale in, so you'll be able to double check the weight. The 3 gram one is the copper one, 2.5 gram one is the zinc one. So put those in the book. You do need all the 82s, right? Like one of everything. Copper, zinc, small date, large date, everything. Just making sure. So 2 potential proofs here. I'm leaning more towards the 62 might be one. I'm not too sure on the 65. I mean, they're real nice. The 62's got some great, it looks nice. It does. It's got some great detail on it, too. This one also keeps up with the detail, so we'll see. I'm going to set these aside. I don't know for sure. I'll do more research. We'll see if we have proofs here. The sharp edge on one of these keeps grabbing my mat. But we'll set them aside just to see. What were these? These were possible collection upgrades. Check that after. This was a nice 76. I think I have a really nice one in there though, but we'll check. I didn't know what's what, so I need all of them. Okay, so yeah, all the 82s. That's what I'll be looking for. So these are at least the large date, copper and zinc. You got both of those. So next we got to do small dates. These are both Phillies, by the way, too. So no Denvers yet, but Philadelphia, large date, copper and zinc. There we go. A couple more to go. I'm putting the sticker on my old wooden box that has my coins. Nice. Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna get. Do I have a? I thought I had a ruler around here somewhere. Just to explain, kind of how big I was gonna do. I think I was gonna do either 2-inch or 3-inch stickers. I don't really know yet what I'm gonna do. I gotta see what it looks like with the detail and see if it comes out good. I think maybe 3-inch will be a bit better. Something like this. But a 2-inch would be like this. I think 3 might have we'll see. I might get a 3-inch to put here. See if it sticks to this material. But yeah, we'll see. They might all be 3 inches. We'll see. I'm still chatting with those guys. So, all right. So here we go. Let's do a recap here. We did pretty good in this box. Honestly, just the old finds themselves. These 3 wheat pennies up here covered the whole box. So, plus the potential proofs. I mean, these are very low mintage if those are real. So, we'll see. Let's do a double check on them, even. Also, I gotta check the old wheat pennies, see what kind of mintage numbers we have for those ones. So a 62 proof strike would be 3.2 million. And a 65... Oh, there were no 65 proof strikes, so we can toss that one away. It might be a book upgrade, though, so we'll hold on to it. 65 had no proofs, so that makes that one easy. So the 62 is the only potential. Good luck updating the scroll list. I'm bad with computer stuff. Couldn't make it happen. Yeah. Now, I did the nickel one, so I did start the penny one, but I didn't have enough time to do it before the stream, so I stuck with this list for now. There will be a scroll list for pennies, though. It'll mostly just have the wheats and then account for the 09s and the Canadians, or the foreigns. If too big, it won't fit in the envelope. Made that mistake. Yes, I do have to check that. So, I think the 2-inch stickers will have no problem. The 3s should fit. I don't want them to crease, in transit either. So, I want them to show up nice and flat if possible. Let's look at the mintage figures for our older wheat cents here. Let's see how well we did. Okay. So we'll start off, with the best one here. 1912 Philadelphia. 1912 Philadelphia has a mintage of 68.153 million, unless it's a proof in which there was only 2,000 made. I doubt this is a proof. Doubt it. Because it's a matte proof, so it would be even harder for me to figure out if this is a proof or not. But still, if it had a mint mark, it would be a bit better, but 68 million, and the fact that it's 113 years old, can't argue with that, right? So that was the 1912. Next, that kind of just clicked with me. That's a pre-World War I coin we just found. 1918, Philadelphia is next. 288 million, pretty popular coin, so nothing too special there. Just the fact that it's old, that's what's special about it. And finally, the 1920 Philadelphia, which I gotta move everything. Oh, I just messed up that 2009 pile. 1920 Philly, also a higher mintage, 310 million, but that's okay. I'm happy with it. It's older. Don't have a lot of them. Don't see any varieties here for the ones we got. Doesn't mean there aren't any, but don't see any big ones, big varieties. So very happy with these coins. They really expand the collection. It pushes our dates back a lot further for pennies. Nickels still have it beat. 1903. Remember that. The V nickel pushes the nickel date further back. So nickels are winning on the date race. We'll say that. Which I think I prefer. I like having the older nickels. So Lincoln's cool and all, but I mean, come on. I'd rather have a lady on my coin, right? Alright, let me fix the mess I made here. Professional life, birth to early childhood, and formative years here. There we go. Oh, another one here. Did good on the 2009s, did good on the Canadians. Let's take 6 out of one box. The oldie wheats. We found some good, great condition wheats as well. This 56 has luster on it and sharp details. Happy with that. Where was the 40? That's another 56, a great detail. 57, is this the 40? There we go. The 47 Denver with great detail on the back. Definitely one of the good finds. Little bit of luster left. My oldest nickel is 06. Got you beat by 3 years. Unless you mean 2006, then, 103 years. Yeah, I think the rest of these are just assorted 50s wheat cents. Let's see, 56, 57, 56, 57, 56, 56, 56, 51, 52, 57. I'll check them, but I'm pretty sure 51 Denver, 600 million, yep. 52 Philly, 186 million, yep. And the 56, 57, 58, there's tons of those out there. So yeah. I win by 3. Oh man, not 103. For now, let's see. We keep searching nickels. We might push it back to the 1800s. That's the hope. That's the hope. Plenty of E-nickels in the 1800s to find. And also, fingers crossed for some Indian head cents soon. 1909, first year of those, last year of those. There's also some rare 1909 Lincoln head wheat cent varieties that we could get. So, we got some VDBs we're going to get into. So, we got to get back to 1909 first before that happens. So, all right. I'm trying to think if I'm supposed to do anything else. I have 2 82 small date Denvers, a bunch of 82 small date Phillies. Oh, we found the 1970 San Francisco. That was a good find. Not a proof, but circulation strike San Francisco, we'll always take it. 70 was the third year that the San Francisco Mint was back in business making proofs. But we got a business strike one, circulation strike one. I'll do a little more research on this 62. If I remember, I probably won't. But I'm going to keep it separated for now at least, because it is really nice. I hope it is a proof strike, but I'm not smart enough or educated enough to make a decision on that right now. A definitive decision, so I'm going to need some help with the internet, and because the Red Book works wonders, but it's not explaining it to me well enough. Maybe it is, but my brain isn't figuring it out. So Let me see if I can get the photo up here again, because there is a photo in here that it kind of uses to say, hey, here's how you tell the difference, right? Yeah, right here. 1960. Circulation proof strike. It's got the finish for it. It really does. If you look at it like that, it looks identical. So, higher rim too. Like, it's got tall rim around the edge. I mean, the normal 60 did as well, though. So, I want to lean towards yes, because I'd love for that to be a 2 million? A 3.2 million minted coin. I'd love for that to be that. So, if it's true, then that's amazing. But I have no way of knowing right now, so I'll have to do a bit more research, and we'll figure it out. But Great Canadians, the oldest was a 1969, newest was a 1996. Flip them around. Couple 60s, they're all large date though, no small dates. Did I get one of each of the 09s? Let me confirm that. These are all Phillies, so already no. Actually, let me check the 2009. I'm pretty sure I was right when I said the fourth design in the series. Denver was the lowest minted. 2009 Presidency, Denver. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, they make copper ones. That I did not know. The copper ones are actually sub 1 million mintage. So I guess we can weigh them to find out, right? That would make sense. They look pretty zinky to me, but zinky's a word, pretty sure. I'm making it a word. Let me angle the light. I just realized that glares right on it. Where is it coming from? Is it this one? It is this one. So you can't just take it down for a minute. Just get rid of the light for a moment. Get some mood lighting in here. 2.5. 2.5. This also means I'll have to go back and look at all my other 2009, see if I have a copper one. I didn't know they did that. I didn't look close enough. 2.5 on the money. Just indisputably zinc. Which I can kind of tell by the finish. One of these is pretty corroded though. Might be copper. See if this one is. Feels light though. Yeah. But now that we know, we can check for them. Because those are pretty rare. And 2.5. Alright. So no copper there. That's okay. But now we know to look for it in the future. So that's worth it. We learned. We learned some things. Put these down. No mid-mark, ChatGPT. What are you referring to? But yeah, so that's the copper satin finish ones, and then there are 2009 San Francisco proof ones. You can see the difference between the top four and the bottom four. They're frosted. I don't think I found one yet. Maybe I did. Or I have it in a flip somewhere, but those are sub 3 million vintage, so that would be good to find. Let me check the other coins here for mint marks. Philly. Alright, 2 Philly on formative years. We have 1 Philly and 2 Denvers for professional life. Professional life. Philly's the popular one. Denver's also popular. Okay, nothing there. 2 Phillies for formative years. Popular one. And then these are all 2 Phillies and a Denver for presidency. Philadelphia is actually rarer than the other ones. I'm still thinking proof from the 62. This one, yeah, it has no mid mark. We know that already. So ChatGPT might not be smart enough to figure this out because I think it's all finish and fine details really. Because in 1962 they didn't have San Francisco mint marks. The only 1962s you can find are Philly and Denver, as you can see up top there. And the 62, in the parentheses, that means the proof strike. They made 3,200,000 proofs, 606 million business strikes in Philadelphia. So the proof is minted in Philadelphia in this case for 1962. So, which it is a proof. There's no mid mark under it, or it is a Philadelphia one. There's no mid mark there. It's really it all depends on finish, and I guess maybe some finer details. I don't really know, but it looks a lot shinier. And in person, there's a lot more detail. It looks like from the rest of them. So potentially. If not, it's a really nice 62, and it might go in the book, so... But I'll do a little bit of research on it. We'll figure it out, but... 1912, definitely the highlight of the stream. 18, close second. 20, just barely third. But I think we're done here. I think we did pretty good. I'll wait until I figure out the 62 proof. Maybe I'll try to figure it out tonight before making a short on... the recap, but it's gonna be a good short because I got some great coins in this. I'm very happy with these oldies. I gotta work on cutting them down lengthwise because I make my shorts long. All the wheat cents, the 50s, we can just say we got a bunch of them. So really just highlighting these three. Skim over the Canadians and the 62. If it is a proof, definitely highlighting that one. Nice 56, sure, and the 47 is in good shape as well. 70S isn't really anything special, it's just, got it down here actually. 70S, is this small date or large date? This is 70 below the 9. Yeah, this is large date. So, large date, 1970S. Okay, they don't have mintage numbers for it, but 1970S, they made like 700 million of them, so that are not proof, which is not a proof, so. But it's worth like $1. Worth $1, 100 times face value if you think of it that way. That's in MS65 red, so it's not that. It's maybe worth like 20 cents or something like that if you get the right buyer. So since it's in pretty okay condition, so probably 10. But yeah, I think we're done. We'll figure out the 62. When I do that, I'll make a short on it to recap. So if you guys want to watch it later, that's where the recap will be. Otherwise, you check out the other videos on the channel because there is some good stuff. No penny related videos yet, just nickels. But you know, nickels are cool. There's silver in that. Check out the short from yesterday if you didn't catch the silver finds. We got 2 of them. One of them is really shiny too. Very happy how that one turned out. Do I have it out here? Did I put it in the flip yet? Did I put it in the book? Actually, no, I put the shiny one in the book. That's right. So, it's in the book. I started silver tube number 2. Got 2 in there now. See the... roll around in there. Come on, move. See the Philadelphia mint mark on the back of the left one there. These are both 43 Phillies, so... Second tube is started because our first silver tube is full. Right up to the brim. You can see the 43 through that one. But yeah, we're on the next tube there. Great stream. Thanks for everyone for stopping in. Also, you know, again, really impressed with how many people are stopping in. We had almost 300 people stop by this time. So thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Thanks for those of you who've been making noise in chat. I enjoy talking to you guys. Keep making noise, because when I get my stickers, you'll get them for free. I'll ship them to you, no cost to you. Steven, I'm going to keep working on your pennies here too, so whichever ones I get done by the time the stickers get here, those ones I'll send to you, which will probably just be these two for now, because actually it might not even end up doing pennies next weekend, because we got those $50. So looking for silver there. Hopefully get some good heavy silver. That's the goal. 40%ers I'd be happy with, so, but if we take a 90, we'll take a 90. Sorry for not chatting, working on quarters. No, not a problem at all, Kicking. I have a hard time doing quarters. Well, I only did it once, so I can't complain yet, but this was my best find so far. San Francisco, this is a sub 1 million collector's coin, technically. They made like 800,000 of these. George Rogers Clark, 2017. San Francisco non-proofs, satin finishes, so it's still a good pick, you know. 800,000 coin picked out of there. That's pretty rare. So I'll have it, man. You can only get that by buying it in collector's sets, technically. So pulling it out of circulation, not bad. The other two finds I got were just foreigns, so no silver, unfortunately. I hope you get silver, Kicking, though. Hope you pick them out. But you've been chatting enough. Don't worry. You'll get stickers if you want them. So next weekend. The design looks good. I'll reveal it next weekend. I don't want to spoil it early, because I want to have the stickers in hand. I think that's a better way to reveal it, so, than just a picture of them. So that's the plan. So if y'all are interested in stopping in again tomorrow night, absolutely do that, because we're doing nickels again. We're hoping to continue the silver train. Let's make a silver train. Let's not, go back into another drought until the end of February. Let's hope not. There's less days in February we can find silver, so we gotta get it out of the way nice and early. Same bank, different location, so hopefully from the same shipment of coins. That's my hope, because it is another Loomis box. It is another Loomis, so we'll see. Very good chance it might be a sister box. We never know. But all those nickels I got put away in tubes, because they were taking up a lot of room on my desk. Lots of 40s that stream too. That was good. That was a good stream. So those of you who missed that and you're really interested, just take a look at the last stream we did on the 31st. It's in the live hunt playlist, so you can find it there. Or if you just want to, if you only care about highlights, look for the short that I made last night. What did I title it? Let me see. I titled it, "We're Finally on the Silver, Last Nickel Hunt of January 2025. Yep. But you can find it on my channel, just search by shorts instead. Filter the shorts out. But yeah. Sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Staring at every time I look at analytics, I get stuck on it because I'm a nerd. So thank you guys, by the way, for 77 subs in the first month of doing this. That's incredible. So already almost touching the 100 mark already after 4 weeks. That's crazy. So I appreciate that. But there we go. That does it for tonight. Come back tomorrow night. We're doing nickels, finding more silver or buffaloes, and we're going to nick-a-date our no-date buffaloes. So we'll be able to figure out what they are. Maybe we got some oldies in there. Maybe some key dates. You never know. So thanks everyone for hanging out. Thanks for chatting. Steven, Kickin', thanks for stopping in. I really appreciate chatting with you guys. Maple, if you're still hanging around, nice to see you again. But yeah, thanks for everyone for chatting, for filling up the chat, making YouTube happy, and recommending the stream to more people. At the very least, you're doing that. So yeah, I think that does it for the night. So thanks so much for watching. Keep an eye on for the short out tomorrow, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night. Have a good one.